Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we'll be doing my monthly makeup favorites. I do it every month here. If you're new, I just go through and talk about my favorite products of the month, new makeup that I've been trying, old makeup that I've been loving, the whole nine. So yeah, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Ew! I just ate lots of lipstick. Oy. Ew. Caught my AC before I filmed the entire video with my AC on. So, yeah, like I said, you know, these are all, honestly, I'm looking at these products, and these are all new makeup products to me that I bought this month. I've just been using them non-stop, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, literally these are all new products that I've just been obsessed with, can't stop using. I'm so pumped. There's a couple products that are still older, but most of these are new. That's always, for me, that's always a little bit positive. Of course, I love to have old favorites product that I used to be loving, but like, you know, these kind of videos make you realize what products were worth it in that month. You know, was it worth it to buy this product or whatever if I never used it, or like if I'm not even using it right after I got it. And so it's cool to see all these new goodies. Let's start with this one. First things first, this we got actually in our Glam Bag X's. So this is the One Size Visionary eyeshadow palette. I don't know what it is, I love it. I did have to prepare myself. I was like, okay, Marissa, when you get that palette, you're gonna hate it because of the diagonal. And so once I got myself like in that, knowing that once I would get it, I would hate it, it was fine because now I'm just used to it. You know, it's not really that bad. It's not really that bad, honestly, because you can convince yourself enough that this is just to open it, that it's not like it doesn't seem like a wrong palette, you know what I mean? So I love it. First of all, the mirror, huge, massive, really nice mirror. And then you have all these shades. I just love this because I love the neutrals and the fun pops. It's nothing like, you know, bright or pink or orange, whatever it is. It's nothing crazy. It's your neutrals, which I freaking love. And the shade in the middle, everything so stunning. And then you have your pops of like blues, which is normal, and greens, which is not super, you don't see this scheme a lot. You know, of course, neutrals, shades, palettes are everywhere, but pops of blues and pops of green and, you know, just every single basic neutral shade you can think of in one palette is awesome. And I love the formula. I think it's so blendable, so smooth and so creamy, and it just makes your eye look like, it honestly just makes your eye look, you know, it just makes your eye look so much better, honestly. It's so much easier, much more fun because you're just sitting there blending it all together and you just want to keep going. And I don't know why you know, maybe because it's just a simple neutral palette, people aren't that much of a fan of it, but I feel like the shades in here are so good that when I do want neutrals, this one is easily the answer. And so I'm not sure why people aren't talking about it that much. I know, you know, when it came out originally, you know, people were talking about it, reviewing it and stuff like that, then that kind of died down. But for me, I could see this becoming a favorite for a really, really long time. That was the only favorite that I had from this past Glam Bag X, but another favorite from another Glam Bag. This is the Benefit The Real Magnet Mascara. So I don't know if this is different than the Real Magnet Extreme Mascara. I don't know, or if this is just a mini size of that. I'm not actually sure, but I love this mascara, but I can't find, like on Ulta and Sephora, I believe, the one that they have is the Real Magnet Extreme. So I don't know if just because it's a mini, it's not extreme. I don't know how it works. But this mascara, I'm wearing it today. Obsessed. I want to wear it every single day. I would not purchase the full size. This is $27 full size, which is ridiculous because, you know, most mascaras that are full size, high end, $25, $24 and under, and then you can get the mini for $12. The mini's $15, I think it was, and then the full size $27. I'm like, not Benefit, but I'm really enjoying it for the time being. I love the wand because it really grabs, hugs your lashes and really like pushes them up, which I really, really like. You know, this is the kind of wand that tickles my eyeball though. Like I don't touch my eyeball, but like because it really combs through, it kind of like gets so close that it feels so funny on my lashes. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but I love it so much. I think, again, it looks so beautiful. This is after, my eye mascara is after a full day wearing my mascara, and it looks so good. What I like to do too is, like, sometimes if I'm filming at the end of the night, I'll take an eyelash curler and just kind of give them a little 1-2 and they lift up a little bit more. But this one is so good because first of all, it does last all day long on its own. I just wanted something a little bit more drama for the camera. But it holds the curl that you create. So I don't typically curl my lashes before mascara anyway, but it gives enough volume and length and and curl that I don't really need an eyelash curler, but when I want some drum, I do. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, this mascara is amazing. I freaking love it. I'm very much enjoying this little mini guy here. I have 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, like 8 mascaras, and this is the only one that I've been using for the past few weeks because I've been obsessed. Let's go with oldies but goodies. Oldies but goodies, definitely the Buxom Full On Lip Plumping Gloss. I'm wearing it right now. I wore it earlier today. I love it. I do have other colors underneath, of course, but I really just love it. I'm halfway through with it. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's down here. But I love this formula, and I really like it because it does have that plumping aspect that doesn't plump your lips. It really does, but it's nothing too much. It just feels really good on the lips, and it looks so pretty. The glossiness to it is just perfection, but the color that I have, Dolly, is just nothing. It's not a pigmented gloss. It's not a shade. It's basically a clear gloss. It's like a little bit of your lips but better kind of color, and I love that because it's so easy to just wear. You don't have to worry about it smudging, smearing, anything like that, but it's more than that. It's, you know, it has that super glossiness to it, has that plumping, and so I really do love these. Cult classic for a reason, a very, very good reason. Obsessed. Another oldie in my collection, but one that I've kind of just fell in love with is the Tower 28 Magic Hour Luminous, I don't even know what they're technically called, Luminous Tinted Balm in the shade Beach Please. I freaking am obsessed. And mine looks absolutely atrocious. Because I've been using it nonstop, and it kind of gets, because it's a cream, I don't know, depending on what you use in it, it kind of just looks, the imprint kind of lasts in there because it's so creamy. But I use a stippling brush. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop stippling brush. I don't know if they brought this back with the Jelly Pop collection, but if they did, get yours today. I might pick up another one because I love this for cream blush. But anyway, I've been using this brush, so it's kind of leaving weird imprints, but it is so nice. It is so creamy. The formula feels so good on the face, and then it lasts a really, really long time. It is a little bit more trans. I've noticed, like, on my mask when I wore this to work the one day I put my mask on, I noticed that I've never seen blush on the sides of my mask, so my foundation stuff wasn't on my mask. Nothing was on my mask except for the corners, and I was like, what is this? And it was my blush. But I realized, you know, since this is a cream, and even though I do set it, you'll see the setting powder I use in a second. It's nothing a super hefty matte setting powder. So the luminosity and the, what is the word? The creaminess, whatever you want to call it, is still on my face. It doesn't, the powder that I use doesn't take that away. So it does transfer on my mask a little bit more than matte, powder blushes do, but I don't care because it's so beautiful. It is, so much, like, it's just so pretty, and you can see it in my cheeks. I am wearing a powder on top, but a lot of the luminosity is from this, and so even in combination with other powders, it works so nicely and just like takes your skin there. And I've been wearing just creams recently. I do set it with my light powder, but you'll see in a second it's nothing, it's not a matte hefty powder. So I just lightly set it, and it's been giving my skin this nice luminous glow. I just look dewy and fresh and like summer, and this is all it. And I wanted so much more from Tower 28 because I love this cream blush so much. Random product, let's talk about this. This is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Silky Nude. Essence has amazing eyeliners, and nobody talks about them. First of all, their lip liner's amazing. Their eyeliner's just as good as well. I just used up an entire black one of theirs. I need to get it again because it's so nice for the waterline. It lasts all day, does not budge. But it's the same with this one. This is waterproof. So if you're someone who's not looking for waterproof, just a heads up, it is a little stubborn to get out of the waterline. But it is so pigmented, and then first of all, the packaging is so nice, but they're so creamy. It's so pigmented. It just glides right on, but it gives you, okay, I'm drawing myself. It gives you the exact color payoff you want without having to apply too much pressure, because that waterline area is so sensitive. I have such sensitive eyes that I really don't need anything that I need to keep drawing back on. It hurts my eyes so bad. And so this, you just go one swipe and you should be really, really good. And I've been loving this nude kind of, you know, it just brightens the face a little bit, brightens the eyes, opens them up a little bit wider. And so I love this pencil. It's a couple bucks. It doesn't break the bank. So good. Did I say brow pencil? I don't know. Eyeliner pencil. Either way, I've been loving this eyeliner from Essence, and it's amazing. If you want, for me, I was looking for something cheap and to give me a taste of kind of like what nude or white or light colors in the waterline would look like, just because I haven't had too much experience. And so this was perfect if you're someone who's looking for that, a really nice in waterline eyeliner that's gonna, you know, like open the door up to you for lighter eyeliners. This is perfect because it's inexpensive and so good. All right, let's jump to Kosas. The powder that I was talking about is the Kosas Cloud Set Comfy Powder. Could you have guessed? I'm obsessed. I love it so much. You know, it's right now, first of all, I've been using it now. I've used it every day since I bought it, and I have it written down. I bought this, did I buy this last month? Why? I guess I did. I bought it last month. I bought it on April 16th, but I definitely didn't get it and on April 16th. It took a little bit, but either way, I've been using it since I got it, which has been at least 3 weeks at this point. Every time I do my makeup, I use this powder. I couldn't even count on one hand how many times I've used a different powder, because I mean I could count on one hand. It's probably like once, because I just want to use this one every day. I love the way it keeps my luminosity but still sets my makeup. My makeup is literally set. Right now I'm a little steamy because I have to turn off my AC, but it still sets my makeup, and you can see it controls the excess oils, you know, nothing too crazy. I don't have oily skin, but you know, nothing too nothing you don't want to be oily or super glowy. This controls it, but it's nothing extreme. It doesn't super mattify the skin. You can see the life that my skin and face still has, especially like when I use this good setting spray. This is perfect. It doesn't dry on my face. I literally have, I don't know if you guys can tell, first of all, there are some marks in it because it did get some hard pan, but that's totally normal. There are some like dots in it right there. I don't know if you can tell, but from just wearing it out, because I've been wearing it so much, I love it so much. Obsessed. 10 out of 10 would recommend, especially if you have dry skin. Definitely something that I'm gonna love even more in the winter, just because that's when typically I want to set my face, but I really just don't want it to be dry, you know? Next, another product from Kosas is the Kosas Brow. It's the brow, they're called the Brow Pop Dual Action Defining Pencil. So I have the shade Medium Brown, which isn't my perfect shade, but it's been working really well. I mean, I've also been using this since I literally got it, and it's crazy to me because again, rarely does it happen that like mostly my favorites are new products, honestly, because there are a lot of other products that I've been using for a while that I just want to reach for all the time, you know. Typically it's not the products that I got the same month, and this one is was one of them. It's really a weird product. If you go in store and swatch it, do not base whether you purchase it or not in the swatch, because it applies differently on the eyebrows than it does on the hand. I noticed on the hand it is just super dry. I do have really dry hands in general, but it feels really stiff on the hand. Like it feels like something that's a little almost too stiff on the hand. But when you apply it to the brows, it is so creamy. It's so weird. I wonder if it's just like the mix of foundation, you know, and stuff underneath it that just makes it so creamy, or is it the hairs? I don't know, but it glides on so smooth, and then it almost like, I don't want to say it hardens, but since the pencil is a pencil, the product stays in place really well all day long. Does not budge. My brows would be the one thing, I mean, okay, a lot of my makeup, all my makeup stays on at the end of the day. I'm scrubbing it off, but like the one thing that looks like literally I just put it on is my brows. When I go to take it off at the end of the night, it's like amazing. Obsessed. I really love the point too. If you're someone who has brows like mine, where they're kind of in the middle, they're not super bushy, but they're not thin. They're very structured, but they're not blocks, and they're not super feathery, you know, that kind of combo right there. This is perfect because the tip is like a kind of square, so it can give you that natural kind of like just brush it up, you know, hair like strokes, but it still can give you that precision if you want it to underneath the brows and on top. And so I love it. I've been wearing it nonstop, and I'm obsessed. I don't want to run out of it, actually. All right, I've been talking a lot already. Oh my gosh, Marissa. All right. Okay, let's talk about this one. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics brand. Definitely been something I've been loving. First, the highlighter. I'm literally obsessed. I'm wearing it today. I cannot stop wearing it, and it's crazy to me because the shade is called Ice, and I'm more of a tan skin tone, and I think the darker I do get, the less I'll be able to wear it, just because it is more of an icy. But the fact that I can wear it now just baffles me. It blows my mind, because I'm like, I'm tan. This is crazy. It's literally an icy highlight. It's literally iced. And it still works on me, and I love it because it just melts into the skin, and it just blends so easy. It's so pretty, and you just look so beautiful with this on, and I can't get enough of it. The formula just glides on the face. It's so much fun to apply, if you will. I just, you know, it doesn't enhance texture, anything like that. My skin just looks good and healthy, and I just look youthful, and I love that. And that's the look that I always want, and this highlighter's really giving it to me. I even have, I have so many other highlighters that I've gotten that I've been really loving. This one just has beat them all. And I don't know if it's the baked formula to it. I kind of, I don't know what the difference is here, but that just makes it a little bit creamier, a little bit nicer. I don't know, but I love it. So if you have a chance to pick up a mini, I would say just do it. Close your eyes, do it. You will not regret it. Same with the lip products. I've been enjoying them a lot. So I do have the lip liner in the shade Praline, which is obviously the lip liner that I have on now. I do really like the shade. I like this shade better than I like the shade of the liquid lipstick that I chose, but it was really hard for me to pick. It's always hard for me to pick. But the lip liners are so nice. They're very creamy. You know, I do have a lot of drugstore favorite lip liners, and so do I think that, you know, run out and get this over those? No, especially if you're on a budget. But if you want to splurge, if you want to just try it, you will not be disappointed. These lip liners are so freaking creamy. It's amazing. And then they dry down, so they're not super, you know, they do get on other stuff, especially when you obviously have gloss on. But I just mean like they're nothing super creamy where they slip and slide and your makeup's like up here, you know, your lipstick's up there. No. But then they dry down, but they're not drying. And what I really love is the lip liner especially. But also the Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipstick is really nice as well. The shade, I picked a shade that's a little too light to wear on its own, so the combination looks really pretty. It's a little bit too light for my skin right now. It's a little bit peachy like pink and very light. It's the shade Truth, and I really do like the formula. Again, it's really nice. It works really nicely with lip liners and lip glosses, which is like, you know, usually how I wear it in general. But even when I wore it without anything, even when I wore it with just the lip liner, it dried down, but it wasn't drying. And I freaking, again, that's just one of those major important things. For me also, I really do like the Laura Los Angeles liquid lipsticks and the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. So if you don't like either of those, you might not like this one, just so you're getting a gauge of what I like. I'm not picky when it comes to liquid lipsticks, basically. I cannot wait to pick up for my birthday. I'm definitely getting one of the duos, the blush and bronzer duos. I'm gonna pick it up. Whether I wait for a gift card or like just get it for my birthday, I don't know, but I'm gonna pick one up, I know it. Last product, last but certainly not least, this is the last but also the newest product in my collection, but I have not stopped using it for the like week that I've had it. This is the Kaja Play Bento blush and bronzer in the shade 02 Cloud Latte. So this packaging, first of all, so stunning. It makes me want ice cream so bad. I just had ice cream. Makes me want more ice cream because it's so cute, it's so fun, it's very, you know, aesthetically pleasing, it's very spring, it's very happy, first of all. Second of all, reason why I didn't want to get this at first was because of the bronzer. Well, my bronzer is literally my, okay, it's tied between the bronzer and the blush, but I love the bronzer so much. I'm wearing it today. I don't know what it is about this color that just looks so good on me, but it just gives me this nice bronzy look, and I'm literally obsessed. Okay, I just did crazy things right there. It just gives me this like bronzy look that I'm so obsessed with because it's so natural. It just looks like I'm naturally tan. And I'm obsessed. I live for it. It's on my forehead. I'm sweating. And it's on my, you know, you can see it on my cheeks. Whoa, Marissa, I really just did that to myself. It's on my cheeks. It just blends so nicely. It's so creamy. This reminds me a lot of the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer and how it's just so creamy. It just feels so good to apply, and you know, you feel like it's so easy, I guess is the word, because it's so creamy. It just blends right in with your foundation and stuff like that, and I love it. Again, you can see the wear in there because I've been going ham. I love it so much. Highlighter is not my favorite. I think it's just like the shade of it. It's a little too yellow, but I enjoy it and I will wear it a lot. You can see this is Jaclyn Cosmetics and this is Kaja. I don't know if you can tell that the bases to it are just a little different. It's a little bit more yellow. You can probably tell more in person, but either way, I do really like it, and I don't feel like I was cheated or gypped or in any way, shape, or form. It's something that I can use and I will use. I just, you know, obviously been using the Jaclyn one a little bit more, so it's kind of just like this one gets on the back burner either way. But either way, it's so good, and I'm really glad that I had this highlighter. But the blush, she is a star. Again, the blush and the bronzer are like tied for my favorite, but so freaking stunning. I'm wearing it on top of the Tower 28 blush today. First off, this combination, literally so beautiful. Definitely what I was looking for in a blush for this spring, summertime. Something a little bit pink, but with that depth, and this combination just gives it to me. Look, the shade is perfect for me, and I love it. I don't know, I didn't notice the shimmers at first, but they don't transfer on the cheeks. It's just matte, so I don't know what the point of them is. But if you're someone who has like a tan to medium skin tone, you would really love this. And what I usually, the fear with always with palettes and trios and stuff like that, face palettes, is when, you know, you're like, am I gonna like all the shades? And I freaking love this so much because I really do love all the shades. And although the highlighter isn't my number one, it is so good that it's like, you know, it's not number one out of my amazing top-notch highlighters, but it's good. You know, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But the rest of it is so delicious, amazing, so beautiful. I want to wear it every day, and I probably will with the rest of these products because I've been wearing this look all week. All right, so that is it for this video, guys. The quote for today, or the scripture for today, I should say, is "He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak." Isaiah 40:29. that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely comment any favorites you have. Are you loving any of these products? Are you loving anything different? Definitely let me know. Let's have a conversation. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll do a video someday trying out your guys' favorites if I don't have them, or if I do have them, you know, using them, whatever it is. That could be something fun. So yes. Bye, guys.